Fiddler on the Roof debuted first on Broadway in 1964 and won 9 Tony Awards that year. Since then, it has been performed worldwide, touching audiences with its rich warmth and humor. Its universal themes cut across barriers of race, class, nationality, and religion, and has become a classic in the world of musical theater.
It is set in 1905 on the eve of the Russian Revolution in the village of Anatevka in what is now known as the Ukraine. The story centers on Tevye, a poor milkman, and his family as he tries to instill in his daughters traditional values in the face of changing social mores and the growing anti-Semitism of Tsarist Russia.
A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there? It's so dangerous. We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! For many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how do these traditions start? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. Tradition! Because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has a right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The Papa.
What's the way to make a problem?
Yenta, the matchmaker.
Avram, I have the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Ah, Rahel, but she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram, is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nachum, the baker.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
And here Reb Nachum is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So, you had a bad week. Why should I suffer?
And most importantly, our beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the star?
A blessing for the star, of course. May God bless and keep the star far away from us.
Make up a much bigger servant. His honor the priest, his honor the constable, his honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And amongst ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Except the one time where he sold him a horse, and he delivered a mule. But that's all taken care of. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. And it was a mule.
It was a horse! It was a mule! It was a horse!
Tradition. Without our tradition, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
The last one was so old, and he was bald. He had no hair.
want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old, and I don't think...
Shut up! Must you boast your age? You wish to tempt the evil eye.
Inside. Oh, Yenta.
Golda, darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good, such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband, only you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him, and even thinking of him gives me no pleasure, because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living, everything he touched turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Seidel in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
But there's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Oh, Mom, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor not want with Seidel?
Oh, I don't know. They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
You were saying.
Children, children. They are your blessing in your old age, but my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me, but otherwise he was not much of a man, so what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table, so goodbye, Golda, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Oh, but Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and our horse will kick it into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about the butcher, Laserwolf. He's a good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you he's well off, but he's lonely, the poor man, you understand? Of course you do. To make short of it, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Seidel.
My title?
No, the Tsar's title. Of course your title.
But Tevye wants to learn it then. He doesn't like laser.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True? True. So, you'll tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Now finish washing the floor.
Maybe Yenta finally found a good husband for you. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Mottle, the tailor.
I didn't ask you. But Seidel, you're the oldest. Yenta has to make a match for you before she can make one for me.
And after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings Yenta. Well, someone has to arrange the matches. Young people can't just decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful and interesting,
Well off and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You'll bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
You have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course right. I made a match for you. He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True, true. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Holla! I found him. Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall. That is from side to side. But he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can with no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you've got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young.
Please, take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck
For good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches. Our girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, bring me no wine, find me no find, catch me no cat, unless he's a matchless man.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't very nice. It's enough you pick on me, Devya. Bless him with 5 daughters and a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my dear friend Tanya.
Ah, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
You was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. And I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us a cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, Yachadiddle-dachadiddle-dachadiddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum if I were a wealthy man. Wouldn't have to work hard. Yachadiddle-dachadiddle-dum. If I were a bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dan, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each like will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say you lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yachadiddle-dachadiddle-dachadiddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yachadiddle-dachadiddle-dachadiddle-dum. If I were a bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dan, I see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. My, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, reptilia, pardon me, reptilia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. But and it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall, and I discuss the holy books with the learned 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I accident with my horse.
Reb Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Red Man.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news from the outside world. What is it?
No. What does it say?
Oh. It says here, in a village called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted. Forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their lands. Or maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why can't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and you curse and you chatter and you don't do anything. You'll chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me.
You're not from here.
No.
Where are you from? Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should be aware of what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't just close your eyes to what's going on in the world.
He's right.
He's right. And he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good sir.
Yeah, good sir. Good sir.
Tevye, the rabbi's order. My cheese.
Horse. So you're from Kiev, Reb?
Perchik.
Reb Burchett, you're a foreigner here. As Abraham once said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me, as King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
Well, for a man with a slow tongue, you sure talk a lot.
And the cheese.
Here. Have a piece.
I don't have any money. And I am not a beggar.
Here. It is a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
But who would make this miracle come to pass? People. Ordinary people. Like you. Like me. Nonsense.
And until your golden day arrives, what will you do?
Well, give lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people. You're a radical. I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
The Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Oh, good. Now stay with us this Sabbath. Now we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where exactly does it say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but someplace it says something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa!
Children, this is Reb Perchik. Reb Perchik, this is my oldest daughter, Sight.
And good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine, and this is... This is not mine. Reb Perchik, this is Martin Kamzor.
Oh, so you did me a favor and came in?
And this is also mine. Hold up, this is Reb Perchik. He'll be staying the Sabbath with us. He is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
Yes, Papa. Yes, Papa.
I am a really good teacher. A very good teacher.
Well, I heard once that the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Which she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue from her mother.
Martha, you're also eating with us. Of course, another blessing. I have 2 more. Now, you go, Shrinson. Get washed. Martha can help me. Of course. Papa, go too. Yes, Mom. And you can wash outside of the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
What could be so important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man says he has an important thing to tell you. The least you can do is talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Martha Yento is here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match and it will be too late for us.
But don't worry, Saito. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I will have saved up enough money to buy it, and then your father will be impressed by me.
But Martha, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can I do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Saito, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Martha!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Martha, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Come, children, it's late.
Tevye?
It's getting late. Come, children, come.
Tevye?
What is it?
Tevye,
What is it, Martel?
Good Sabbath. Tevye.
Oh, good Sabbath. strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way.
May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good mothers and
May he send you husbands who will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend you.
protect and defend.
May the Lord preserve you from
Preserve you from
favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer.
Remarka? Yes, Lizard. Please bring me your finest bottle of brandy and 2 glasses.
Your finest brandy, Red Mordecai.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party? There might be a party, maybe even a wedding. A wedding? Wonderful. I'll be happy to make the wedding merry, with the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally. Naturally? A wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening. We'd like to have a drink. Who's the champion? Vodka, schnapps. Vodka. Right away.
Good evening, Red Mordecai.
Good evening.
What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Tanya, good evening. Sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tanya?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America doing?
I believe he's doing very well.
Oh, he wrote to you?
Not recently.
Then how do you know?
Well, if he were doing poorly, he would write.
May I? Of course. But Tanya, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you today.
Yes, and there's no use talking about it.
And why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few left without her.
I see. Today you want 1, but tomorrow, 2.
Tevye, what would I do at 2?
Well, the same you do with 1.
Tevye, please. This is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Well, quite frankly, Tevye, I'm very lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
Do you not know?
We're talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy from me?
Oh, milk cow! Tevye, so I wouldn't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
I'm not talking about a milk cow, Tevye. I'm talking about your daughter's title.
My daughter's height?
Yes. Yes. Your daughter's title. I see her every Thursday morning in my butcher shop, Tevye. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, you know I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, servants. Why do we have to keep trying to impress each other, Tevye? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. You won't need a dowry for her. But who knows? You might even find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! My daughter's title is not the sort I would sell for money.
All right, as you wish. We won't talk about money. The important thing is, let's get it done, Tevye. I will be good to her. I like her. So, what do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. You can have a fine conversation about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one would call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. But she's much younger than him. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. What do I think? It's a match!
You agree?
I agree!
No, Tevye, this is wonderful news. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To good health and happiness. To our prosperity. But most importantly, to like, l'chaim, to life is to the father I try to be.
I try to be.
Bring l'chaim to life, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyous. after the wedding, we will be related. You will be my papa. You know there's a wolf near. I always wanted a son, but maybe a little younger than myself.
Good evening. Good evening, Constable. What's the celebration?
Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter.
Ah, Terry. May I offer you my congratulations?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news I feel I should share. As a friend.
Yes?
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person. Even if you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that?
We've received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief. So that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be this trouble between people. But I felt I should share it. You can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man. And if I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
Damn it. That's why I like you. You're always joking. Congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you. Goodbye. Dear God, why did you have to send me news like that tonight of all nights? I know we are the chosen people, but every once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending my daughter Tsai to a husband. L'chaim.
I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed, if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
Worse, he was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Bridget. Yes.
Good. Now,
Pop isn't up yet.
No.
been enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. I'll put that away and finish cleaning the barn.
Yes.
Call me when Papa gets up.
Yes. That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Yes, though I'm not so sure the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son?
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know of him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if you were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
Well, at least I know he doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would seem strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he wasn't speaking directly to you.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, hon.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl, though I suppose that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like yourself.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect. The way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere except here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate with each other without the permission of the matchmaker? They hold hands together. And dance together. New dances like this. I learned in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, Mama. You're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Bilka. Shrinza. What's your name?
Ronald, Papa.
Ah, Ronald. Where is Ida?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Call her out. Reperti, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Oh, he's finally up! What happened last night besides your drinking like a beggar? Laser Wolf, what did he say? What did you say? Do you have any news?
Quiet woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and the bad refuse to leave. Oh, that reminds me of another saying.
You can die from such a man.
Ah, Saitu, my lad, you are to be congratulated. You are to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Lopez asked for your hand.
Oh, I knew it! The butcher? Oh, my heart said this would be our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee.
Well, Saitu, what do you say?
Well, what can she say? My firstborn bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like that first wife of his, from Sarah. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. But not like my Saitu. Well, I must go thank Yenta.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, F.O.T.R, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Forgive me. Congratulations, Sergeant, on getting yourself a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It is no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Ah! May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Title knows I only mean her welfare. Am I right, son?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
Oh, I see. I see very well.
Well, Title, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa! Papa!
What? What is it?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll take dishes. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with you. All my life will be unhappy. I'll take dishes. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of this world. Or that we should have a little comfort in our old age. After all our hard work.
Reptavia, I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Martel. I have problems.
That's what I'd like to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Martel.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue? Talk.
Reptavia, I hear you are arranging a match for Sidon.
Oh, yes, ears also.
I have a match for Sidon.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit?
Like a glove.
Like a glove?
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me what it is!
Don't shout at me.
All right. All right. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Him? Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy, arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests all rolled into one! I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony! Oh, you must be crazy!
Please don't shout at me, Reptavia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Reptavia. The thing is, your daughter Sidle and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. It's unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher, you nothing! Who do you stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Or do I have something to say about my daughter, or does anybody have to ask a father anymore?
I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reb Tevye, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. What kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
Reb Tevye, you won't be sorry. You won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm already sorry.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Modern children, they pledge their troth. Golda. Oh, what am I gonna do about Golda? Help!
Anton, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle, a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around and
Only don't be frightened!
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning of the dream, we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. In the middle of the dreaming walks your grandmother inside to make she rest in peace.
How did she look?
Well, for a woman who's been dead 30 years, pretty good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. And she said to me,
Blessing on your head,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see a doctor wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw, the tailor Montel kept loyal.
Mottle?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
a pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor Montel kept loyal.
A tailor? Oh, she must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf?
No! I mean the tailor, Tavia, my great-grandchild, the little circle whom you named for me. Mottle's bride was meant to be.
For such a match I prayed,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
in heaven it was made.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Of the winning boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor Montel kept loyal.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, no, no! So you announced it, Tavia, that's your heading. But as for Laser Wolf, I say to you, Tavia, that's fall into the river, may it sink into the earth. Such a dark and horrible dream. And to think it was Motto and that butcher! If my grandmother died, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about this butcher. Well, this tailor, really. And all we can say is that it's for the best. It couldn't possibly be any better.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, muzzle tough, muzzle tough. My grandma Zita said, muzzle tough, muzzle tough. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Motto comes oil.
We haven't got the man.
Muzzle tough, muzzle tough.
We haven't, we began.
Muzzle tough, muzzle tough.
Since Grandma Seidel came, she'll marry, what's his name?
The tailor Motto comes oil.
Oh, the tailor Motto comes on. The tailor Motto comes on. The tailor Motto comes on.
Bagels, crack bagels.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Teddy's son is marrying Motto, not Laser Wolf.
No! Seidel is marrying Motto?
Yes!
No!
What's all the excitement? Teddy Seidel's going to marry us. I know, Laser Wolf the Butcher. No! No! Motto! Motto the Tailor! Motto the Tailor? That's... Terry. Mazel tov, Mazel.
Excuse me, Shane's
Mazel tov, Motto. Thank you. Mazel tov, Motto.
Yussel, do you have a hat for me?
Well, Laser Wolf ordered a hat, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. Maybe I can get his hat.
Then come on, we're coming.
Hava, can you watch the shop for me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Come on, I'll show you.
Please, may I pass?
What's wrong?
Stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Fiedka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't stay. Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. There's not many girls in this village who like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Here, take it. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you liked it, and we'll talk about it. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things, and the whole thing can turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Fiedka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
You forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Oh. Thank you, Hava.
Good day.
Good day, Haba.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we came.
sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly thy years.
here today to share in the joy of the newlyweds, Marshall and Sight. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. And the rabbi. Here comes our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. The bride's parents would like to present the newlyweds with the following gifts. A new feather bed. A pair of goose pillows.
Goose pillows.
And this pair of candlesticks. Now let us not in our joy today forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let us be merry and content, like our good friend Laserwolf, who has everything in the world except a bride. Laserwolf has no ill feelings. In fact, he is a gift he would like to present himself. Come, Laserwolf.
He's right. As you all heard, I bear no ill feelings for the new couple. What's done is done. And I would like to present them with 5 chickens. Yes, one for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Laserwolf, you are a good man. In honor of the newlyweds, I accept your gift.
There is a saying that, tell me please, I'm not marrying your daughter, so I don't have to listen to your sayings.
I was only going to say...
And why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, Laser. We're in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? It's not your wedding.
It should have been.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song for the newlyweds.
But you can keep your diseased chickens!
So a young girl decides for herself. Why not? Yes. They love each other.
Love? Terrible.
You're a radical.
What happens to the matchmaker?
I say. We know. Sit down. Sit down.
Musicians, play. Oh, a dance. Come on, dance. It's a wedding.
and some of his ideas are crazy,
It's
but...
a sin! It's no sin! Ask the rabbi. Ask.
Rabbi! Dancing. Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
Oh, you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, will someone dance with me?
Colonel, it's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Look at Tammy's daughter.
He's dancing with a man.
I can see she's dancing with a man. And I'm going to dance with my wife. Go now. Go now.
See, we came at a bad time. Tevye, I'm sorry. The orders are for tonight. The whole village. Go, play. I said play. All right.
Enough! I said enough!
I'm genuinely sorry. But you understand.
We understand.
Take him in the house.
Come.
what are you standing around for? Clean up. Clean up. Necessary. Anyway, Marvel and Zeidel have been married for 2 months now. They work very hard and they're as poor as synagogue mice. But they are so happy they don't know how miserable they are. Martin keeps talking about a new sewing machine. I know you're a very busy guy. Revolutions, wars, floods and plagues. All the little things that bring people to you. But do you think you could take a moment from your catastrophes and get it for him? While you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I asking too much? I'm sorry. As the good book said, why should I tell you what's in the good book?
Please don't be upset, Huddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, then you must.
I do have to leave. They expect me in camp tomorrow morning.
So you said. So goodbye.
Huddle, great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they won't happen on their own.
So naturally you feel that you must personally...
Not just me. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, I understand perfectly. You want to leave. So goodbye.
Huddles. Your father and the others here think that what happened at Sibyl's wedding was a little cloudburst and now it's all over and it will all be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Violence, pogroms, entire villages are being emptied of their people. It's reaching everywhere, and it will reach here. Don't you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye.
Before I go, there's a certain question I would like to discuss with you.
Yeah?
A political question.
What's that?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question.
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman, known as marriage, is founded upon mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society and
affection.
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and a solidarity and
affection.
Yes. And I am personally in favor of it. Do you understand?
I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense. Yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away? I'm very happy, very happy.
What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but such was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I can die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering sort of life?
I was on the other side, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you and that's home you.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something I can die for, something that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I will send for you as soon as I can. It will not be an easy life, Hub.
Easier if we're together.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Reb Tevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
Oh, when?
Right away.
I'm sorry to hear that, Pershing. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You may congratulate me.
Oh, congratulations! What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him, and he likes you, but you're going away, and you're staying here, so have a nice trip, Pershing. I hope you'll be very well, and my answer is no.
Papa, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand. I gave Martel and title right, so you feel you also have one. I'm sorry, Perchik, but you're going away. So go in good health, and my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, Habu, but we'll find someone for you here in Anatevka.
Reb Tevye,
What is it?
we're not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing. We are getting married.
You're not even asking for my permission?
We would like your blessing.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head? Impossible. At least recycling bottle. They asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, you'll bury him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wet, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition, they're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I folded a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? To this? A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
Papa, he is not abandoning me.
I will send for her and marry her as soon as I can. I love her.
He loves her. Love, it's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. And it appears that they have the same. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. They're going over my head, impossible. I'll lock her up in a room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Very well, children. You have my blessing. And my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy you make me.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Oh, your mother! What am I going to tell Golda? Another dream?
Perhaps you could tell her that I'm going to visit a rich uncle. Something like that.
Please, Bertie. I can handle my own wife. Golda! 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 I was just talking to Bertie and Heather.
Well?
Well, they are very fond of each other.
Well?
I've decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go inside.
What? Just like this without even asking me!
Who asked you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A papa! He has nothing! Absolutely nothing!
I wouldn't say he has nothing. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He is a good man, Golda. I like him. And what's more important, Mother likes him. Mother loves him. It's a new world, Golden. A new world. Golden. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golden, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared,
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now I'm asking, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, smiled. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Well, I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to
Fish, fresh fish. Hello.
Oh, Title, darling. Guess who I just saw? Your sister, Hava, with that F.O.T.R. And it isn't the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hava with F.O.T.R.
Would I make it up? Oh, and Title, I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Huddle.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended Perchik.
Hava will be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka! I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Title married Model and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Huddle? Well, I just heard that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev.
No.
Yes.
Shame, wait till I tell you. Remember her chick, that crazy student. Remember at the wedding, he danced with Tevye's home. Well, I just heard that Homo's been arrested in Kiev. So terrible, terrible. At the wedding! No. In Kiev!
Rabbi! Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Saito's wedding. When Tevye danced with Golda, well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid it.
She did it!
She did.
Listen! Listen, everyone! Terrible news! Terrible! Remember Perchik had started all the trouble, so I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Golda's been arrested, and Pavel's gone to Kiev.
Model studies dancing. Tevye's acting strange.
Pizza has the measles. Yoga has the mumps.
And that's what comes from men, and we've been dancing.
Wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. He's in trouble. That hero of yours, arrested and convicted?
Yes, but he's done nothing wrong. He thinks nothing of himself. Everything he does for the good of humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble, would he?
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do, or Abraham, or Moses? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
He's very far away, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asked you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He doesn't ask me, Papa. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone in his work. It's the greatest work a man can do.
But Mother,
how can I help to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love? Once I was happy.
him my regards. This Moses of yours, I always liked him. Tell him that I rely on his sense of honor to treat you well. Tell him that.
Papa? God alone knows when we'll see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Rebecca, a new arrival at Model and Zeitels.
New arrival at Model and Zeitels?
Yes,
I must congratulate him. Mazel tov.
Rabbi, a new arrival at Model and Zeitels. Yes,
Mazel tov.
Shandel, where are you running to? My boy Montos, there's a new arrival there.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You got
I did.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Look,
Beautiful.
I know. And in less than a minute, look how close and even the stitches are.
Beautiful.
I know. From now on, all my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes. The rabbi. Look, Rabbi, it's my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything. Denying what she was incapable of timing. What pardon. Mazel tov, Zeitel.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mazel tov.
Master Pop? And the baby? How's the baby? He's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fiat.
I came for the suit.
It's ready.
See, it's our new sewing machine.
I see. Mazel tov. Good day.
Good day.
And how does it work?
It's just an amazing thing. You work it with your hand and foot. We must tell them.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Let me at least try.
Well, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon. Good day.
Chava, what were you and he talking about?
Nothing, Papa. We were just talking. Papa Fieka and I have known each other for a long time now, and...
Chava, I would be much more comfortable if you and that man were made friends from a distance.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course. All creatures on earth have a name.
Fieka's not a creature, Papa. Fieka's a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek its own kind, which translated means the bird may love a fish, but where will they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Chava. Some things do not change. Some things never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fieka and I. We want to be married.
Married? Are you out of your mind? Do you know what that means, marrying outside faith?
No, Papa.
No, Chava. No, never talk about this again. Never see him again. Never mention his name again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand.
Good.
You're finally here? Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Martha's new machine.
It's late. You can see it some other time.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies do not dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After dinner, I'll faint. Come home.
Golden, I am the man of the family. I am the head of the house. And I want to see Martha's new machine. Now let's go home. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? If I can walk on 2, why can't he on 3? I know. He is one of your creatures, so he has the same rights I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart around. I know. I should push it a while.
Tevye! Tevye!
What? What is it?
It's Kava. She left more this morning with Fieka.
What?
I looked all over town for her. I even went to the priest and he told me they were married.
Married? Go home. We have other children at home. You have work to do. I have work to do. Go home. Chava is dead to us. We'll forget her. Go home. Little bird, little Chava, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were, Chava, Chava. favoring charm. Gentle and kind and affectionate, the sweet little bird you were. Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? If I tried to bend that far, I would break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Chama. No! No! Papa! Papa!
Golda. Here they are, both wonderful boys, both learned boys from good families. Each one of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls. They're just right, from the top of the tree. Yet I don't know, my girls are still so young. So what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged, nothing to worry about later, no looking around. Their futures all signed and sealed. Well, which one for which one? What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda! Golda, is Reb Teddy at home?
Yes, but he's inside. What's their problem?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What is it? Why are you all gathered together like a bunch of goats? What is this?
Tevye,
What is it?
have you seen the constable today?
Not recently. Why?
Well, there have been a lot of rumors floating around. And since he knew you so well, we thought maybe he told you what was true and what was not.
Well, what kind of rumors?
Someone from Saladin told me there's an edict issued in Petrograd that... Shh.
Good evening, Your Honor.
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for theirs also. Tell you, how long would it take you to sell your house and all your personal belongings?
Sell my house? Why? Is it in anybody's way?
I've come here to tell you, you must leave on a Tefka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course. It affects all of you.
What?
You must leave.
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world, troublemakers.
Like us.
Not just you. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolada, Rabalevka, the entire district is being emptied. I have an order here. It says you must be out of your homes in 3 days.
And you, who have known us your whole life, you would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to leave?
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves. Refuse to go. Stay in our homes.
Keep our land.
We can fight.
Against our armies. I wouldn't invite it.
Well, I have some advice for you. This is still my home, my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper, and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Saladin. Maybe they have a plan.
We will defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. Then the whole world will be left blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
Maybe we'll have to wait for him. Someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
He's right. 3 days?
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What do I do with them? How am I supposed to go? With a wife, her parents, and 3 children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all,
What have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a pot,
A pan, a broom, a hat.
Somebody should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench. A tree.
so what's a stone?
Or a house.
People who pass through on a Tevka don't even know they've been here.
Once to believe, nothing but underfed, overworked, Anatevka. Where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intermixed, obstinate, Anatevka. Where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town
It's just the place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
We're staying with Uncle Avram, but he doesn't know yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Be careful, please. My mother and father gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golda, darling. I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. You remember I told you yesterday I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, all my life I dreamed of going one place, and now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land. You're going to the Holy Land. You guessed. And you want to know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and he said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because as good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So, somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land, and you want to know what I'll do when I get there? I'm a matchmaker, no. I'll arrange marriages, yes. So, I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golda.
Bye, Hilda.
You well and good, please. Maybe next time we meet, it will be on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer, we suffer. We suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
Quickly, Golda. We have to leave soon. Let's go, Golda.
Leave sounds so easy.
The others will be with us soon. Martel, Zeitel, and the baby. That Martel's a person.
But when will we see Virgil again?
Do they come visiting us every Sabbath from Siberia? You know what she writes. He sits in prison, she works, but soon he will be set free, and together they will turn the whole world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children, they will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda. We have to hurry.
I haven't swept the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way. Where are you going? Chicago, in America. My wife, Fruma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother. That's nice. Yeah. No. No, I hate him, Tevye. But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye. Goodbye, Leslie. Sakura, they almost finished packing.
Almost.
Papa will see you. I want him to. I came to say goodbye to him. He will not listen. But at least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that you and F.O.T.R were here.
Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We're moving to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who do such things to others.
We just wanted you to know that. Bye, Papa. Mom.
We are also leaving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Papa.
Goodbye, Papa. F.O.T.R.
God be with you.
And God be with you. We will write to you in America if you'd like.
We will be staying with Uncle Avram.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. You have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Simon, don't forget the baby. We will be going by boat and by train. Pilka, Spritzer, put the bundles on the wagon.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Mom.
Work hard, Marple. Come to us soon.
I will work, Tevye. I'll work hard.
Bye, son.
Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.
Golda, we don't need these pots and pans.
Yes, we do.
All right, we'll take them.
We're gonna train in a bus. Stop that. Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.